bright light, city, gonna set my soul on fire.
Welcome to the RaiderTalks Podcast. I am your host, Art Navarrete, here alongside Nick Ybarra. We will be covering news about the Raiders and updates of the Raiders throughout the week. First off, the Raiders lose a tough one to the Chiefs. How do you feel about the state of the Raiders right now, Nick?
A little worried, a little nervous. Mid-season collapse all over again, maybe. We're not playing well. It just seems like it's too much to handle with Gruden and Ruggs and everything right now. So hopefully we can bounce back this week against the Bengals because this is a very much needed win.
Yeah, no excuses after the Gruden-Ruggs incident. It sucks, but at the end of the day, it's a business. They got to go out there and perform. Between those lines, no one cares about the problems that are happening outside the field. So you got to go out there and perform. The Raiders will be playing the Bengals in Allegiant Stadium this week. Huge game for the Raiders. Huge game for the Bengals as well. What do you expect from the Bengals?
I know they're young, and I know they're very good. Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, they've been lining it up this year. I expect them to come out and throw the ball on us like crazy. Mahomes did it, so I think Burrow and them, hey, let's go do it too. So, we got to defend the deep passes and everything because this could be a shootout.
Yeah, I expect the Bengals to go out there and perform, score 21, 24-ish in the game. So it's going to depend on the Raider offense to score, get 4 touchdowns or more to win this ball game. The defense took a step backwards last week, so hopefully they can come out and perform better this week.
Yeah, it was a lot of weapons against the Chiefs, and I guess we thought we had weapons, but we don't have a lot of weapons on defense to slow them down. Against this team, I think it's just Jamar Chase and Joe Mixon. So, we contain those two. That's pretty much all they got, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, they're a talented young squad right there, and for the Bengals, up and coming, fearless, don't care about anything going on. So it's going to be a tough game for the Raiders. And for the Raiders, what do you expect? For me, I have no expectations for the Raiders. We'll just see what they do when they come on the field because you don't know what Raider team's showing up.
Yeah, exactly. It seems like we need Derek Carr to throw for 300 yards to get that automatic win. When he throws for 300, we're 5-0. So yeah, I don't know what to expect. I want to see a complete game. I want to see all levels, compete and do really well. Passing, running, defensive, passing and running game. So we'll see.
Yeah, you're hoping for the best. You're hoping for Derek Carr to play good, throw over 300 yards. Hope for Waller to have a great game and everything just to fit perfectly. But it just seems like we can't put a full game together this season. We had maybe a couple obviously not the Bears game, but the Bronco game and the Eagles game. I feel like we put everything together a little bit, and then definitely took a step backwards to the Chiefs.
Yeah, definitely took a step backwards against the Chiefs. Hung with them for about a quarter and a half, and then it got out of hand real quick and it turned ugly. And then it seemed right after that Deshaun Jackson fumble that it just took off from there, and it was just horrible. So bounce back week. Hopefully we can bounce back because Raiders and Bengals, 2 teams that I think are coming into this week on a losing streak. I could be wrong, but I think they're coming into a losing
Both 5-4.
Yeah, both 5-4. Both had playoff spots a couple weeks ago. So this is a much-needed win for both teams.
Yeah, these are both teams that are going into this game early season. A lot of people were high on them, high expectations for them. After the first couple of games, because at the beginning of the year, a lot of similarities actually with these teams. Beginning of the year, they don't expect nothing from the Bengals. They don't expect nothing from the Raiders. After a couple of weeks, then the Bengals and Raiders were almost playoff locks in some people's eyes, and now both of them dropped down a little bit, and they're both 5-4 and fighting for the season in this game. So it should be a battle out there at Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah, it's going to be whoever wants it more, whoever wants that dub, and whoever wants to to be in that playoff conversation will go out there and compete, play their heart out, and get the win.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle out there. We'll talk a little bit about the AFC West. The Raiders are now in third place in the AFC West. They're at 5-4 in third. Chargers at 5-4 in second, have the tiebreaker, and the Chiefs at 6-4. After all that things happening throughout the weeks with the Chiefs, all those games, all the talk about them being done, they're not. They're in first place once again.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying, "Hey, Chiefs don't look the same. Chiefs are not going to look the same." Half of them chose us, Raiders, to beat them. So it was a little exciting. We got that little exposure. Hey, we're going to go out and beat these dudes, and then they go out and look at like the Chiefs as old, and this is the time that they get hot. No matter if they're the Chiefs of old, or if they struggle, this is the time where they get hot. So you got to watch out for the Chiefs.
Yeah, this is a time where the Chiefs get hot and the Raiders get extremely cold, especially in the last 3 seasons. The Chargers are at 5-4, and I feel like the Chargers are a team like us right now, very uncertain of their identity or what kind of team they are, what kind of offense shows up onto the field on any given Sunday. So Chargers and Raiders are kind of in the same spectrum right now. Chiefs, they're a little above the Chargers and Raiders. We'll see if they get going. This is a big week for them. We're really going to see what the Chiefs are made of. Can they win 2 big games? Because they got the Cowboys, and the Cowboys are a really good football team.
Yeah, this is a team that we played on Thanksgiving next Thursday. Cowboys are really good. It seems like that injury to Dak didn't really do much. He came back probably even better than ever. Cooper's playing at a elite level right now, and I think they're getting Zeke going again. They're really, really dangerous, and they're going to give Chiefs a run for the money.
Yeah, they're a really good football team, and my pick to win that game is the Cowboys, actually. I think the Chiefs played great against us and stuff like that, but I'm not really sold that they're back, that they're the Chiefs of old. I feel like the Raiders' defense, they changed their defense because all the other defenses in the league are playing the Chiefs a certain way. They're playing 2-man safeties, and Raiders play 1-man safety usually. So the Raiders this past week went to a 2-man safety and kind of went out of their element a little bit. That's not how they play defense. That's not how they work. So we just look confused out there, look off a little bit. So I feel like the Chiefs just happen to play a Raider offense that's a little confused, playing a different defense than usual, different schemes, different plays, and the Raiders just lost out there. So I'm not sold the Chiefs are back. I feel like the Chiefs are going to lose to the Cowboys this week.
Yeah, like you said, I think we try to play the Chiefs different. Like if we kind of play them the same way we played them last year under Gunther, and even though Gunther was terrible, but it just him and Gruden seemed like they had a plan against the Chiefs. It seemed like last week we didn't have a plan. We were just going out there and just playing like free football.
For me, it's not even like we got to go back to what we did last year because it's a whole different year. But I feel like the Raiders just need to keep playing the same defense they've been playing all year long, which put them at a top 10 defense.
Yeah, we went in that game top 10. I think we just needed to do us, and I think we were just trying to get fancy with it.
Yeah, I think we just need to play our game.
Yeah, our game. But I think the whole maybe Sunday night, lack of preparation, maybe just a little bit. But I think we were just trying to get too fancy with it, and that's what made all their weapons have big games.
Yeah, because it was just a tough game for the Raiders all around on defense, but they definitely tried to change their scheme a little bit, and it ended up not working. But I'm not sold the Chiefs are back. We'll see against the Cowboys. If the Chiefs beat the Cowboys and beat them good, then I feel like the Chiefs are back for sure. But we'll find out this Sunday.
Yeah, we'll find out if these Chiefs are for reals. Put 2 good ones together, and they could be back.
Yeah, it's a good scenario for the Raiders. The Chiefs are playing a good team in the Cowboys, and the Chargers are actually playing a good team in the Steelers. Steelers are a really good ball club. Big Ben's going to be back for this game, right?
I think so. I think he cleared, so he should be back. And this game, Chargers, Steelers, if we win against the Bengals, this is a win-win no matter what. Steelers win, we gain ground on the Chargers, and in that wild card race, Chargers win, Steelers are out. and we're in because of that tiebreaker. We beat them and stuff. So this is going to be a win-win no matter what if we get that dub Sunday.
Yeah, it's a huge games all around in the AFC West. Huge games. This Chiefs versus Cowboys game, Steelers versus Chargers. And for the Steelers versus Chargers game, we're really going to see what the Chargers are made out of, because they're 5-4. There was at a point in the time where it looked like the Chargers were the best team in football, and they really have went downhill since then. Offense hasn't been so good. Herbert hasn't been as good as he was to start the year. So this is a huge game. Huge game for all the AFC West teams, because you can find out who are the Chargers actually. They're playing a really good team, and we'll find out how they are, if they're going to be a playoff contender or not.
Yeah, they looked through their first 4 games. I think it kind of stopped that Monday Night Football against us. They looked really dominant. Everybody had them as the AFC West favorites, and then they go into a little skid and they don't look the same. And, everyone's playing a little bit off. So, yeah, this is a big game for them. Because, they have all the talent in the world. They just can't seem to put it together every year. So, big game for them.
Yeah, big games throughout the West. But at the end of the day, the Raiders need to win. And the uncertainty of this Raiders team, it hurts as a Raider fan to see that, because you don't know what Raider team you're going to get. And it's not really even about the other teams, even though these are big games for us that the other teams are playing in. It's about how we do. And we're going to play the Bengals. Huge game. Hopefully a good Raider team shows up. We'll see.
Yeah. You can't scoreboard watch if you don't win. You can't scoreboard watch if you don't win. It all matters if we win or not. If we win, then we can sit there and, okay, well, what about that Chiefs-Cowboys game Sunday night? Or, hey, let's look at the score of Chargers-Steelers. If we're losing or, we don't win, then we don't really scoreboard watch because we won't be in it. So, yeah, it just matters. It matters about that dub. We got to win.
Yeah, got to win. Got to win. Raiders, they have to win to keep the fans happy, because it's going to be a messed up Thanksgiving if the Raiders lose to the Bengals.
Yeah, I don't want to have a messed up Thanksgiving. Waking up Thanksgiving morning is supposed to be about family, friends, and football, and all you're worried about is, man, my Raiders can get spanked. So, yeah, we got to get that win, get the Raider fans happy, because we do have Thanksgiving coming up and a big game against the Cowboys, too.
Yeah, I want to wake up pumped up in the morning. I want to wake up ready to go, ready to beat the Cowboys. But if we're 5-5, the game's just gonna feel, I don't know, it's just gonna feel ugly. Waking up that morning, you're gonna feel like you're gonna lose, a little drowsy all day. But if the Raiders beat the Bengals, it's gonna set up for a great Thanksgiving game against the Cowboys in Dallas. That's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, it is gonna be a fun one. The last time we played the Cowboys really didn't go as planned. Carr fumbled in the end zone, threw away the game. And the flashcard.
The card.
The flashcard that pissed me off. But yeah, no, it matters about this game. You win this game, go into that Thanksgiving. It's a really big game. No matter what, it's a big game, but you got to beat the Bengals first.
Yeah, huge game this Sunday and then Thursday. So we got a quick turnaround to that Cowboys game. It's going to be it could be a great week of football for Raider fans. It could be one of the best weeks in a while for Raider fans on a Sunday and a Thursday, or it can be a really bad one, and it could put us in a matter of 5 days, we can be put out of this playoff hunt real quick.
Yeah, this time next week, we can either be like, hey, Raiders are back, let's go, playoffs, or we could be like, well, let's look at the draft board and see who we're getting, top 10, top 15. But, yeah, no, in a matter of a week, you're going to know this team's fate and see if we can actually do it or not.
Yeah, these 2 games are critical to the Las Vegas Raiders. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a fun week or a sad week, obviously, but should be fun. Definitely should be fun. What are your plans for Thanksgiving, Nick?
Wake up. I think I'm going to play Turkey Bowl this year, with some friends, and then go to my house, eat some turkey, and watch Raiders beat the Cowboys. How about you, Art?
I'm wake up in the morning. Our family plays a turkey bowl. That's the one you're gonna play in if you play. Jake probably gonna play. We'll see what happens. Bunch of family playing, and it should be fun. Then I'm gonna go have Thanksgiving dinner. I'm gonna actually be hopping around 3 different places, so should be fun for Thanksgiving. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters on Thanksgiving is that Raider game. I'm a huge Raider fan, obviously. Nick's a huge Raider fan, and I don't even think we love Thanksgiving. We love what the holidays meant for, but it's Raider Day. It is Raider Day. It's not even Thanksgiving Day. It's Raider Day.
Yeah, you wake up, you're not excited about the parade, you're not excited about eating, you're not excited about anything. You're excited about it's Raider Day. Today's Raider football. So this is the one in 4 or 5 years that we do every time we play the Cowboys in AT&T. We end up playing on Thanksgiving. So this is one of the rare occurrences where it's Raider Day on Thanksgiving and really nothing else matters.
Yeah, the Shield versus the Star. This is going to be a crazy one. I mean, 2 historic franchises clash, 2 historic fan bases clash, and we live in Fresno, California, so a lot of Raider fans, lots of Cowboy fans too. So bragging rights on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, actually, my grandparents are big Cowboy fans, so I can sit there and talk crap to them if we win, or they'll probably call me and talk crap if they win. So this is just a big game family wise, and. But yeah, no, big game, big couple games coming up, and I'm excited.
I might be going to bed early. What do you think?
It is because the game will end at 4.
Or I ain't going to bed. Or I'm partying all night. What do you think? Party all night if the Raiders win, or what?
Hell yeah! Sit here and talk about the Raiders are back and party all night. I'm down.
Post game party. If the Raiders beat the Bengals and beat the Cowboys, we'll have a little mid-season champagne shower.
Hell yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready too. 2 huge games for the Raiders. I want to thank everybody for showing up and watching Raider Talks. We'll be back for pregame on Saturday and then postgame on Sunday. Hopefully the Raiders can get a victory and we can go into a huge Thanksgiving game against the Cowboys. Go Raiders.
Go Raiders.